This is E.T., and this is Jack Dempsey. Now, he's the original Jack. His actual name, though, is Edward Kelly. The later Jack Dempsey, the one you're familiar with, was in fact the only one who was named Dempsey. Well, this first Jack Dempsey carried the moniker nonpareil. That means unmatched or unbeaten. He was the first to hold the world middleweight title. That was between, I think, 1884 and 91. He was understood to be the lightweight champion as well. Now, keep in mind, there are no official sanctioning organizations at this time, and prize fighting was illegal in most states. Now, Dempsey previously fought 65 times before he won the title. He lost only 3 times, once to George LeBlanc. He avenged that brutally. And he lost, and I'm putting that lost in quotes, to Bill Baker twice, but those were both fixed fights, and that's documented. Dempsey eventually lost the title to the great Bob Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons, who'd later take the heavyweight crown from James J. Corbett, who took it from John L. Sullivan. Now, the nonpareil eventually lost again to one Tommy Ryan, but that was probably because Dempsey had TB, tuberculosis, a disease that would kill him at age 32 in 1895. Well, I have a story about the nonpareil. It's in 1885. Dempsey's on his way to New York for Christmas, and a later bout with the undefeated Philadelphia Jack Fogarty, who, by the way, no longer was undefeated after he met Dempsey. Well, the nonpareil was approached by a large man named Patty. It's at a Chicago railroad depot. Now, according to the New York Times, Patty looked to weigh about 180 pounds. He moves in close to Dempsey, and then he barks at him. "So you're the notorious Jack Dempsey, are you?" And Dempsey, who weighed only 140 pounds at the time, said, "Yeah, that's my name, but I don't know that I'm notorious." Well, Duffy replied, "You're a fighter, and we smother fighters in this country," and quickly throws a punch at the champion's face. Well, Dempsey blocked it, and he smacked Duffy with a right cross, and that put Duffy onto the floor. At this point, friends of both men step in. They stop any further action. But Duffy, now very embarrassed and on his feet, sucker punched Dempsey, and this time their friends did nothing. The nonpareil, Jack Dempsey, then grabbed Duffy by the neck. He stands him on his head, picks him up, throws him on top of a hot stove. The Times reported that Dempsey, for the remainder of his stay in Chicago, was peaceful as a lamb. If you like this story, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any comments to make, type them in the comment section below. Hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of new uploads. And if you would, share these videos on other social media. Thank you.